everyone, hope you're all doing amazing. Welcome back. So we're doing a reading vlog this week. I need to do more reading vlogs. This week we're going to be immersing ourselves in the dark romance genre because I have not read like hardly any dark romance at all. I've read one dark romance series which I haven't even completed, which is the pre-series, and that's pretty much it. I've read Butcher and Blackbird, but that's more of like a comedy that didn't really feel that dark, to be honest. It was more of a light-hearted one. So yeah, I just wanted to fully immerse myself in the dark romance genre, give it a proper go, and kind of see by the end of this week like how I feel about just dark romance books in general. I'm going to be reading some of the most popular ones that I've heard of. I haven't picked exactly which ones I'm going to be reading in this vlog, but the ones I do read will be very renowned, like popular ones. So I feel like that's going to give me the best kind of introduction into it. In my last unboxing video, I unboxed Credence, which I didn't know if it was a dark romance or not, but I just looked it up and it actually is a dark romance. I mean, obviously I knew the subject matter was like heavy and intense, but I didn't really know what like classed a dark romance as a dark romance. So I was just really curious about that book. And I thought that would be a good place to start. So last night I started it. So I'm already like almost halfway through, guys. When I tell you this book is so bingeable, I wasn't expecting it to like hook me so much. To give you the general overview of what this is about, it's about a young girl called Tianan. I don't even know how you pronounce her name. Tianan. Anyway, this girl, her parents commit suicide together and she's kind of left in the custody of this uncle that she doesn't really know, but he's not really her uncle. He's her dad's stepbrother, so they're not related at all, and he's got two sons and they all live in the woods, like very secluded in this like big nice house that's like a cabin, but it's not really a cabin, it's like a really nice house. So she goes to live with them, and yeah, it's basically a romance between the three of them. Like she's got these connections with all three of them, so obviously it's pretty wild. There's obviously a big age gap between her and the dad of the sons, but he's not like a really old, I mean it's still a ridiculous age gap, but he's like 40 or something. One of the sons you don't really know too much about. He's really weird as of right now, like he's really freaking weird. He's like mute, he doesn't speak, and yeah, he's just very animalistic and like weird. But the other son is like fairly nice, so it's weird vibe so far, but at the same time it's like entertaining and you want to know like why he's like that and like what is going on. But yeah, it's a pretty long book. It's like 550, just a bit less pages. So I feel like going into this, I thought it was just going to be crazy from the get-go. But I feel like the reason why I'm enjoying it more than I thought so far is because it's like really well set up. I feel like the characters are quite well like fleshed out. They feel like quite real. The main girl has like a lot of trauma, which I always find like connects me more to the characters. I had someone comment on my unboxing video that like it is pretty wild, but it's so bingeable, and like they're 100% right. So yeah, so far so good. It's kind of like afternoon now and I haven't been out the house all day, so I think I might go for a little stroll, wander into town, and maybe just like go to a coffee shop and sit and read this for a little bit, and then come back and try and read as much as possible. Hey guys, it's the next day. I didn't update you after my little cafe date because I honestly didn't read too much there. I was there for like maybe half an hour, so I only read like 30 pages or 40 pages. Last night I read a bit more, and then this morning I've read for an hour as well, so I'm now this way through. I'm on page like 350, so I've got like 150 to 200 pages left. We're getting into the actual romance, I don't know if you can call it that, but yeah, I still have mixed opinions. Like the book's like an easy read and it's bingeable and you want to like keep reading, but like there are a few things that are just like obviously not sitting completely right and I'm a little bit weirded out by, but like not enough to put me off. It's weird like how many things I'm enjoying and also how many things I'm not enjoying simultaneously. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it, but like, I don't like how the two sons are like just happy to like have her at the same time. I just find it a bit weird. Like, why do you want to watch your brother like naked? And yeah, it's weird because obviously like logically the like worst technically like relationship should be with the uncle, or like, well, the step uncle, but I'm actually finding him, I feel like he's kind of my favourite out of the three in a weird way. I'm excited to finish this and I'm about to go out to work now. I'm starting a new job, it's my first day. I'm kind of scared, but as soon as I get back from work this evening, we're gonna finish this. Okay, so I did not in fact finish this last night. I've literally got like this much left, so I almost finished it, but I just fell asleep. So I was saying to you guys how I was getting like slightly weirded out at the fact that the brothers were like overlapping. I was like getting a little bit put off throughout like the middle section, but I feel like it's not got any worse since then. And if anything, it's like slowly starting to get better now. So I feel like it's slightly redeeming itself a little bit. Pretty clear, like with only this much left, who she's kind of leaning towards now. And I hope that we see kind of even more of a redemption. I mean, they all need to be redeemed, to be honest. Very wholesome ending for a not so wholesome book. I don't even know how to feel about this. Like, all three of them were low-key like very predatory in the start of this book, but then they all just turn nice at the end. I'm like, does that make it okay? I have mixed opinions, but like in general the story was entertaining, was so bingeable. I was like invested in the characters and I feel like they all had their own personalities. Like, it was very easy to see each individual character. Obviously there was a few like unrealistic things and yeah, just things you kind of like had to go along with, but I was so convinced this was gonna end like messed up. Like, when I was first reading this, because as I said, like they were so like predatory in the first bit of the book, so I was like, oh, this is gonna turn really dark, like something bad's gonna happen, like a bit thrillery I thought it was gonna be. By the end it just turned into like a wholesome romance. But I thought her writing was really good at like keeping you gripped, and I just liked the way she wrote like in first person, like with the girl and stuff. I liked the cabin-y vibes, like I kept picturing like the Cullen house in my mind and just like that aesthetic. It's way later now. I just went and decided on my second book, so I have decided to read The Predator by xxxx. This is the dark romance that's been on my TBR for the longest. This was like the first dark romance I got, so I feel like I should get to it. Also, it's the smallest dark romance I own. I really want to read the Mindfuck series, and I was thinking of reading that next, but it's 600 pages, babe. Like, I can't do that right now, I'm sorry. So I might do that one next. We'll see. I know it's like multiple stories in one book, so I could have just read like one of the stories, but anyway, I've decided to go with this one. I feel like this is again another nice, lovely floppy book, and the font's quite nice and big. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to this one. All I know about this book is that it's a mafia romance, and they both want to kill each other, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so they're like rival families. So it's like true enemies to lovers. Oh no. This is like a matte cover and I've just got like my lip balm on it. So it's gone all like oily and greasy. Yuck. Yeah, 350 pages, so I reckon we can finish this off by tomorrow. I talk a lot of the talk, but like, let's see if I actually walk the walk. We're about to go out right now, but I just thought I'd give you a little quick update on where I'm at with this book. So basically I read about 100 pages last night, I'd say, and then I was just so tired I just went to sleep. And then this morning I read about 50 pages, so let's see where I'm at right now. Oh, okay, so I'm on page 132 right now. This book is going so quick. Like, I'm reading this so fast as opposed to normal, which is really good. It's a really, really bingeable book. Like, I've still got a lot left, but I honestly feel like I could just read this tonight. It surprised me in how kind of like quick we just put into scenes as well. Like, I feel like there wasn't loads of build up to just like the characters meeting and stuff like that, but like not in a bad way at all. Like, it's in a good way. We're just like very quickly chucked into scenes with them. Like, they're having a lot of interactions, which I don't know why I just assumed this would be like a lot more of, not that it's not a slow burn so far, because it's not like they're admitting any feelings yet, but I don't know, just in terms of like how much they're together kind of so quickly, and how quickly you can just tell that they've got chemistry. Like, I thought going into it would be like more of an enemies to lovers, but like it is enemies to lovers, because like, as I said, like she's literally trying to kill him. He's like the most renowned mafia boss like there is, hence why he's literally called the Predator. Like, that's his kind of like nickname. So it is enemies to lovers, but like I just like, yeah, you just don't believe for any second that they hate each other. I'm liking how she feels like a really deep character, because I mean, it's more focused on her, I'd say, but we know kind of a bit of her backstory, a bit of her past. Yeah, she's had a bit of a traumatic childhood, so I'm liking that element of like getting to know her like that. We don't know as much about him, but so it starts out as her trying to kill him, and you don't really know why at the start, but then you find out she's like really, really intelligent, and she's made these like codes. I don't fully understand like why they're such an issue, but they're like, if they get leaked, then they're like really like dangerous to like both of these like rival families. The male main character is also trying to find these codes so that he can like not let them get released, but she thinks that he's stolen the codes, so that's why she's trying to kill him, but he doesn't have them, and he's trying to find them as well. So then they kind of have formed this alliance to like work together to try and find them and stop them getting out, but they still hate each other, so they're like, yeah. So I'm gonna go out now because I haven't been out all day and it's getting late. I'm probably gonna end up going to a coffee shop, or I might just go to like a park or something. I just really fancy a walk, but I definitely wanna sit and just read for a bit. And then yeah, so we'll come back tonight and we'll finish it off tonight, hopefully. I'm just deciding which bag to take because I have a lot of brown bags, but this jacket's brown, so I don't know what to match it with. I could do this Coach bag. That works actually, that's pretty good. But yeah, the browns clash a little bit. And this one will like fit my book in and stuff perfectly. This is like one of my favourite bags from Zara, but again, the browns aren't the exact same. Okay, they kind of look very similar, but they're not the exact same. I love the black on this one. And also, I like wearing this one like crossbody as well. But this one isn't gonna fit my book as well. Or I've just got plain cream white, which I could do. That one's pretty good too. Right, I've gone for this one. I know the white one literally matches better, but I'm just not in a white mood today. I'm so annoyed because I've lost my wired headphones. So I have to take these big ass Beats everywhere I go. And like, I'm sorry, but I can't wear sunglasses and these, like, no. Page like 250. I've got 100 pages left of this book. It's like almost 10 o'clock, so I don't know how much more I'm going to read tonight. I'm going to try and finish it tonight, but this might be my last update for today. I didn't read when I was out, like, at all. It was kind of late when I went out, to be honest, so like shops were like closing and stuff, and I was gonna like sit somewhere in like a coffee shop, but I didn't want to like feel pressured to like leave because they were closing soon. So I was like, do you know what, like I'm just gonna go home. As soon as I got back, I basically just started reading. I don't have too much to say about the plot necessarily, like it's just progressing like as you would expect it expect it to. The only other like plot points that's really happened is like she's been having more issues with her dad, which like again has kind of like deepened her storyline, which is obviously not good, but it's also led to a lot of like protective kind of scenes, which like I've been eating up. I am really loving the author's writing. Like I wouldn't say it's like crazy different like style of writing, it's not, but it's just every now and again like she'll just say either a little phrase or a word that like I feel like I don't often hear, and yeah, I just feel like it's kind of refreshing and like a bit different. Obviously because he's like extremely like powerful, like kind of mysterious guy, and she's not awkward, but she's just like is sometimes like very blunt, and she'll say things that like because she's feeling like flustered, and it's just really funny sometimes like the responses that she has to him. I'm gonna finish getting ready for bed and I'll just read as much more of this as I can tonight in bed. Hey guys, it's the next evening now and I finished The Predator. I read like majority of it last night, but I finished off the last like 20 or 30 pages this morning. But then I was meeting a friend today, so that's why I haven't updated you. I had to rush out earlier. I've just had a bit of a busy day, but finished The Predator. So good, guys, so good. I'd probably rate this like 4.5 stars, maybe just a 4-star, because like I feel like it was so simple, but I can imagine the next one and like the whole series in general is gonna like be a really good series, like potentially a 5-star series. So I'm excited to read the next ones, and this one left on like not a crazy cliffhanger, but the ending like just made you want to go on to the next book like instantly. So we kind of found out a lot of secrets and like information in the end of this, but the like original kind of plot and like heist thing with like the codes it didn't get resolved in this one, so I think hopefully that will be like a bigger plot line in the next one, because definitely like the latter half of this was more just like the emotional side of things, which I love. That's my favourite part of every romance book, so I wasn't complaining. But yeah, I think potentially the plot will thicken in the next one. Highly recommend. We can pick our next book now. I have a few obviously on my shelves to pick from. I was thinking of either Haunting Adeline or the Mindfuck series, but they're just such chunky books, and like I've also got Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman, but again like nothing's just really calling my name. And so anyway, I'm gonna have a little look on Kindle Unlimited, see what they have in terms of dark romance. Oh my god, as well, earlier when me and my friend were just in town, we tried the triple chocolate M&S cookies. Oh my god, literally the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. Like, I'm such a chocolate girl, and like the little bits of like white chocolate as well were just, I need to go and get some more ASAP. I'll just update you tomorrow when I actually pick something. Made my matcha, let's go pick out book 3. It's been a couple days since I last spoke to you. I think it's been 2 days, and obviously you saw me pick up Haunting Adeline and start it. And the reason why it's been a couple days is because obviously this book is massive. This is 600 pages, but I found when I was reading it that I was reading it really slow for some reason. I don't know why. I just literally was reading it so slowly. So I thought I was literally going to binge it like on the first day, but I only got about like 150 pages in and I was reading like a lot of the day, so I was like, why is this taking me so long? I'm gonna have to just like take a few days. But then I got so focused on just like getting through it that I kind of just forgot to update you guys. I did switch to my Kindle to start reading it because I just felt like this book is so heavy and massive that I just thought it'd be easier to read on my Kindle. So I'm reading it on my Kindle, but I have about like 100 pages left, just under 100 pages. So I'm on chapter 35, page 514. So yeah, I've got just under 100 pages left. So I'm gonna finish that now tonight. But just to quickly tell you what this is about, I don't want to go like too much in depth because I feel like you guys would probably enjoy going into this like more blind. Obviously with every dark romance book, check trigger warnings, especially this book. I feel like out of the 3 I've read this week, I would say this has probably the potential to be the most triggering. Anyway, in a really easy explanation, this is about Adeline, who is an author, and we have our male main character called Zaid, and he's her stalker. So that's kind of how it starts. You're getting dual point of view, which is so good. I'm loving the dual point of view. And she's basically getting left these roses in her house. And she's like, how is this person breaking in? She doesn't know who's leaving this. She's getting really creeped out. And she lives in this like creepy old dark inherited kind of manor thing that she's got. So it's just very like creepy dark vibes. So the whole start of this book is basically just like her being stalked by him. Obviously because you're getting his point of view, you're seeing like the behind the scenes of his life as well and what he does, and his like home life and his stalker fanatics that's going on are like completely contradicting. So it's kind of interesting because you're like, how is this guy like this but also like this? His kind of backstory involves a lot of like crime and kind of like investigation, so you've got that side of it in the book as well, which I'm loving because I just love a bit of detective-y work. I love a bit of solving crimes, just yeah. And you've also got kind of a similar thing going on in her story. It's a lot less intense, but she's got another kind of side plot, which is she's trying to discover who her great-grandmother's murderer was. So she's inherited this house and she's finding clues kind of around the house. So yeah, there's a lot of kind of like thrilling mysteryness, and yeah, I feel like that's all I kind of want to say. But I'm just loving it. Like, it's so good, it's so good. And yeah, it just keeps you entertained because you're getting all these different subplots that like, even at 600 pages, it's like, and yeah, I'm reading it slowly, so it should be feeling dragged, but it doesn't because there's all these different plot lines. So I'm just really loving it. It's very dark but just so entertaining. Going into it, I thought like, I don't know why, I kind of had this with every dark romance, like my image of the like male main character is that they're like just emotionless. Like I feel like I went into this just thinking that stalker was going to be just like a psychopath, but like there's more to him than that, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this off now and then give you guys my final thoughts at the end. But I don't know if it's 5-star, but it's like maybe my favourite out of the 3 so far. So okay guys, I just spent like, sorry, I'm like trying to do this with one hand. I just spent a while reading the end of this book, so I had to quickly rush in here and turn my baked potato off because it's been in the oven for over an hour, so I was scared that it was going to burn, but I was like trying to read the end of it. This is a weird angle. Let me just like get my baked potato sorted and then I will come back to you. I put you on top of my fridge, so I'm a bit low down, but anyway. Oh my god guys, I need to go on to the next book straight away because this left on the biggest cliffhanger ever. Like, sorry, but I need to know what happens. I need to know what happens next. Like, that was a cliffhanger if I've ever seen one. And I can't wait to read the next one. The only problem is like, I have so many things that I need to read. I don't think I'm gonna be able to allow myself to go on to the next one, especially if it's like another 600 page one, which I'm pretty sure it is. I don't have the physical copy of the second one, but I'm pretty sure it's another chunky one. So I might have to hold off, but as soon as I can, I'll be reading the next one. Yeah, this is probably like 4.75, 4.5 maybe, as I thought it would be. Not quite a 5-star, but just so good. I feel like we can decipher that I like dark romance and that I'm a dark romance girl now. because how have I given like a 4 star, a 4.5 star, and now a 4.75 star in one video? Like, I feel like that's so good for a reading vlog. I've literally found 3 really good books in this video, and they just kept getting better as I went on. I know I've said this about the last 2 books as well, but like I just loved the writing in this. Like, it was just done so well. Like the back and forth between the two was just so good, and just all the scenes, like all the different like placements, like I could just picture so well. I loved that there was like so many different places for us as readers to imagine. Like there was this fun fair part which was like so fun to just like be in, and like there was like the woods, there's like all these different little places that like I feel like really sets the tone of this book really, really well. The only like annoyance that I slightly had was just, as I said earlier, like how contradicting his personal life and his romantic life were. But like at the end, like I didn't care about it, but like just at the start I was just like, it just kept nagging at me. I was like, why is it so, like, you're a hypocrite. My beans are literally like boiling over right now, so I should probably wrap this video up. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. This is so fun to read. And again, any recommendations welcome. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week, and hopefully I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye.